Hello, welcome to the stream. Big ups. Who we got in the chat? Well then, this is a bit weird for me. The camera's blurred because I automatically put my settings like that when I was at my sister's doing streams. So let me know what we're thinking. Do we like the blur? Is the blur unnecessary? Does the blur help? Let me know. But look, big ups to whoever's tuned in. Now I want to apologize for being late. I ended up being 45 minutes late. And honestly, truth is, I had something on, and during that, a part of me forgot I was streaming, and then I remembered at about 9, and I was like, okay, I've got to cut this short. Ran off and rescheduled a stream to 9:15, and here we are. But look, big ups to everyone who's tuning in. I hope everyone is feeling well. Hope everyone is recovering well after what has been City's beginning of the season. Appreciate the support on the stream so far. Make sure to leave comments down below. Big ups to everyone who is tuning in. We had Tausif ask me why it's taking so long. Well, if you are here, then there you go. But yeah, in this stream, we're going to be looking at basically all our international players and the players who are out on international duty, how their respective nations are doing. And we'll start with Norway, as I know they've been playing. Let's pull up the World Cup qualifiers. Oh, blinking heck. It's making me go on FIFA. Like, at FIFA actual website. Don't know why. Never does this. Jack! Welcome to the stream, Jack. Look at that, Jack. You barely been here. Big ups for tuning in, Jack. How you feeling, Jack? Well, let's see who we should start with. There we go. England FC. Now then, they'll help us put up the World Cup qualifiers. Blinking heck. What a faff, eh? Well, then, we might as well start with England then. What is this channel? This is a football fan channel, okay, where I mainly talk about Man City. But in this stream, we're going to be talking about blinking the international break and how our players have been doing. So here we go. We're going over here. Big up someone who's tuned in so far. Might as well start with England as we're with them now. Andorra. Yeah, Andorra's the last game they played. So that was today. An own goal and Declan Rice were what led them to victory. Any of our boys starting? No. Wow, this is like one of the first times I've seen an England squad without a City player starting. About a City player in the squad on a whole, blinking heck. I knew we didn't have as many as we usually do. But blinking heck, I wasn't expecting that. I recognise you. Interesting. Oh no, Trafford was with the England squad, but didn't feature. But big ups to Trafford nonetheless, getting the call up. 2-0 win for England though. Bit of a shame, but oh well. Let's see who we should move on to next. Put on the table. Here we go. Perfect. Norway. We actually wanted to do Norway. And kind of a crazy result for them last time out. Oh wait, no, not last time out. My apologies. But they did just beat Finland on Thursday, so big ups to them. School, look at that. I don't think we went to the same school, Jack. But yeah, big win for Haaland. Only a friendly, to be fair. The next game is Moldova. The last one was against Estonia. I'm pretty sure they did not long play Italy. If I'm not wrong. Oh, I can't scroll. There we go. That's more like it. Now I'm not even on the right thing. There we go. Let's bounce on to Italy. Italy just beat Estonia 5-0. Look at that. I believe Donnarumma would have started. There he is. Big ups to the 5 people tuning in. Make sure to leave your thoughts down below. But yeah, it's a win for Donnarumma. There's not really much to comment on where Donnarumma is concerned, considering he's our only Italian player. But yeah, biggest win. It's a big win. Hopefully, he does well in the rest of the qualifiers. Although, yeah, he's got one more game against Israel, and then yeah, we'll be seeing how it goes. Let's see who else we've got. Anyone through here? I would say yes to this, but Vardiol and Kova are out injured, so there's not really much point. So no one else there either. Belgium, not for Kevin De Bruyne anymore. Here we go, 6-0. This one was. With Kevin De Bruyne scoring. Blinking heck. Liechtenstein, 6-0, no shots, 82% possession. De Bruyne over goal though, might as well check on De Bruyne. Did Doku even play? Blinking heck, he did. He didn't. Did he not get any assist? No assist. No assist. No assist. No assist. No assist. Yeah, I did think Luke actually mentioned it. Blinking heck. No assist whatsoever for Doku. That's a shame. It's not great. We were dissing Doku a bit on Blue Friday show yesterday. Just because we just don't think he's all that. We deem him a bit average, for real. Liechtenstein, though, big ups to Kevin De Bruyne and Doku, though, for getting to the next round. Don't think I'll ever get used to not really be reviewing De Bruyne's games for Belgium. Yeah, I used to always at least pop over and have a look, see how he's done. Kind of crazy that they almost bottled to Wales there. Speaking of Wales, they're top. To be fair, they played the most games. And if North Macedonia win their next game, they'll go above them. And if Belgium win their next 2 games as well, they'll go above them as well. So to be fair, it's not as good as it really seems for Wales, but that's not an awful start for them. Italy, Group 1 or Group I even. Italy and Norway were checked. Did Bob play? I actually wanted to see if Bob played. Matches. Finland. Bob. Hey, started on the right. Big ups to Oscar Bob. Had a feeling you would. And then back over to here. Nope, that is. Oh, wait. No, that's right. So, yeah, there's Norway. San Marino, no. Romania, no. Okay. And now into Group G, Netherlands. Of course, we have a Tajani Reijnders. I believe they did just play a game. Yeah, Poland. A 1-1 draw. Did he start? He did. Number 14 in the 10, it seemed. Any assists? Nope. But a draw could have been worse. Could have been better for Tajani. Alec Johnson! Welcome! No way, Alec Johnson. Lost my old one, mate. I am well at last. That's crazy, Alec. Big ups to you for tuning in. It's been so long, bro. Hey, my shirt matches the colour of your new profile picture. I miss the purple, though. I do miss the purple. But big ups to you, Alec. I hope you're well. Crazy. All caps as usual. Great stuff. Where are you? I'm in the setup. This is the new setup. Yeah, you've probably not seen it, Alec. It has been that long, hasn't it? This is the new setup. We've moved away from the green screen, and we're back in here. We're currently looking at Netherlands and how Tajani did. But yeah, big ups to you. I'm not changing for no one. Fair enough. Big ups to you, Alec. It's great to have you back. Great to have you back. And let's keep going back on this. And so we've looked at Group G. Now we go into the next few groups. Portugal, we of course have Bernardo, who should be there, I think. Not on the starting 11, maybe on the bench. An unused substitution. Ruben Diaz, though, he played. So big ups to Diaz. I'd be surprised if he got any assists. He is a defender. But he got a clean sheet, so not always bad. Nice clean sheet. They were playing Armenia, to be fair. Hit likes Blues. Yeah, absolutely. Hit the likes. Blues stick together. I can't stand. I can't keep the faith. Oh, it's a tough one, Alec, but I get where you want to keep it. But for me, it really depends on this derby, if you ask me. Group E now. We've got Spain. We've obviously got Rodri part of that squad. Let's have a look. They've just beaten Bulgaria 3-0. No goals for him. Did he play? Nope, no start. That's good though. But he did come off the bench and do some bits, which is nice. It's good to see him at least back in his country. Hopefully they didn't overdo it with him a bit. Hoping that he just came on maybe towards the end. Nah, I got 28 minutes though, which is good. Hopefully he got nice applause from the Spanish fans as well. Their Ballon d'Or winner. Of course, the Euros campaign was a big thing to why he won Ballon d'Or. She's brilliant in that. Ukraine, we've got no one. France. Can't think of any French players we have. Scotland, Denmark, Greece. No. Sweden, Switzerland, technically with a kanji. We'll check it out. Hey, he scored. Big ups to bro. Big ups to a kanji. Not much more to say though on a kanji. Hopefully he does well. I'm not concerned about Liverpool. I'm focused on City. Fair enough. You know, we need to focus on ourselves more than ever right now. Got a lot to improve on. And now we go to Group A, which has Germany. Not the dream start with defeat. Let's have a look. So Slovakia it was. Ortega, I'm going to guess, didn't get called up. He got at most the bench, but Don't even know if he'd get that whilst Ter Stegen's available. Neuer. No, Stefan Ortega. What about Gundogan? No, okay, Gundogan either. Gundo used to be like a... Always. Blue screen looks a lot better. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear that you're a fan, Alec. Always know I'm doing something right if you're liking it, bro. Big ups to you. Of course, that's Newcastle's new striker, Voltermad. It probably is, to be honest. Decent 11. No Musiala, though, due to that injury. It's not bad. Big ups to Slovakia, though. That's a big win for them. And that's like all the World Cup games caught up with. I'm curious for certain individual performances there. So we'll go over to FootMob now. If it'll load, there we go. I'm not actually going to be looking at you, Vital Hayes, I'm afraid. We're going to be having a look at just some of the individual performances. A 6.2 for our guy Reijnders. Oh, was Ake not present? I just remembered Ake. It was an unused sub. Nico Richards. Thank you, Ake. No, I put the old blue screen behind you. Remember capital modes, mate. Yeah, I know. Hard to not remember them, Alec. You prefer the old blue screen. Okay, interesting. Well, fair enough. People have their taste. FIFA says that, like, he doesn't want Donnarumma over Trafford, for example. Yeah. So, everyone's got their own takes. I would personally prefer Donnarumma as my number one over Trafford, but everyone's got their own opinions, so fair enough. I'll take them. Okay, well, let's go back over to FootMob. Looks like a performance from Reijnders, to be fair. Looks like he really didn't do much, sadly. 3 shots. 91% passing accuracy, not bad. No chances created. Seems like he had a struggle here, but to be fair, it looks like he may have been used as a 6. But he's not a 6, is something that we've realised as City fans. That neither Nico Gonzalez or him are 6. Pep Artist wouldn't last a day at Main Road. It's an interesting one because it's a sore topic, isn't it? It's a sore topic. For me, right now I'm not Pep out, but I need to see these next 3 games and I need to see good stuff. Well, Reijnders did seem like a struggle, but I was curious about it, so I gave it a look. Such of Doku, because he got subbed off in an 8-0 win. But, no, a 6-0 win. But despite that, seems like he had a decent game overall. And here he is, Doku. Won the most duels and completed the most dribbles. Passing accuracy, yeah, seems about right. No shots on target. Dispossessed once. Oh, look at that. Just been snapped. No match going City fan. There's a Pep out. Interesting. So I just figured I'd respond to that. Where's your father, mate? I'm sure he's not Pep out. He's in bed right now. He's a bit on the fence as well. To be honest, like he's just very worried because the last season, he's just worried that the future isn't bright with Pep. He knows something needs to change. He just doesn't know what yet. thinks the management could be an issue. He thinks it could be something else at the same time. Not 100% sure what it is, but I guess that is the beauty of it. So we checked out Doku. He was one of my question marks. Who else should we check? Well, Haaland just had a very tight 1-0 win, I imagine, over Finland. Sounded tight. A penalty. Lineup. This would be a good chance to check out Bob as well. Bob seems like he had a decent game. Have a look. We all know I love Oscar Bob. 2 out of 5 successful dribbles. No accurate crosses. Late streams now MCFC. Typically no. But as of late, yeah, a little bit more to be fair. Hoping tomorrow it'll be back to like 5 p.m, 6 p.m, that evening time. 52 touches, 1 corner, 1 offside, 2 times dispossessed. The stats suggest he didn't have a great game, but otherwise seems like he was good passing accuracy. Yeah, but apparently he's had a good game, according to FootMob. Haaland only had 1 shot from the whole game. Mustn't have had any service really. 1 shot from the penalty spot as well. Ryerson was the guy who got man of the match. I believe Odegaard came off with injury, if I'm not wrong, against Finland. Thoughts on our schedule, mate? Let me know, pal. It's a tough one. I don't like the new Champions League phase, in my opinion. I think it's a bit. I don't think it's fair on the players. It's more games, but as opposed to like the actual games coming up, yeah, they're not easy. They're going to be a real test for the boys. United, Arsenal, Napoli. 2 top sides in there, and then a derby day, which can just go anywhere. We saw that last season. So it's a tough one. You can't really write anything off. Hey. Oh, wait there. That's something we forgot to check. Let's have a look. Uzbekistan national football team. Surely you guys played yesterday. You did? Oh, seriously? Let's check in there. Uzbek. Oh, blinking heck. Uzbek. Hey. There we go. Lineups I'm more interested in. Kusanov seems like he had an okay game. Good passing accuracy, good long balls. 3 recoveries. Yeah, it seems like he had a good game, but just wasn't as involved as these 2. To be fair, so fair play. Gonna guess no assists. Yeah, I'd be surprised. I mean, our future fixture bar. United are really bad right now. We should be beating them, but it's hard to say whether we should win or whether we shouldn't at the moment, to be honest with you. It's very hard. Big ups to Egypt as well. Salah and Marmoush had a penalty each, which they both converted. No player ratings for this game. I believe the game is still quite fresh, so I'm not super surprised. But big ups to Marmoush. Seems like he had a good game. Kusanov didn't go on break, pal. That was June. Oh, blinking heck. Was that actually June? Who's back? Oh yeah, it was June. Oh, but okay, sorry, I've been thrown off by this. Because this was yesterday. This was yesterday. I can't get stats for it. But this took place yesterday. And I just thought he would be a part of that. But yeah, to be fair, he did have a knock. To be fair, so yeah, I shouldn't be too surprised. Clean sheet for Donnarumma, 2 saves, 100% passing accuracy, 100% long ball accuracy. Let's have a look. Yeah, John Stones left the international camp with a muscle problem, but it's believed to have been precaution. And hopefully he's just going to be fine, but I ain't gonna take anything for granted on John Stones. We all know what he's like. Have a look at City's fixture schedule. Yeah, sure. See, I'm worried. I'm worried about these 3 games. Look, Napoli and Arsenal top side. So if we play like against these 2, like we played against these 2, then we could very well lose. United. Look, we should beat United. United are awful right now. They just lost to Grimsby the other week. So yeah, we should beat United. We absolutely should. There shouldn't be any excuses. But it's a derby. I'm not just gonna take it for granted. Derby days are weird. Derby days are funky. You know, they can just go certain ways. Big ups to you, Alec. Appreciate that. You know, but more than anything, I want us to win this game. We haven't won a derby since April 2024. Or March, I think it was. So we need a derby win. We all do. Napoli, though, is a tough one. It's not going to be easy. Napoli are a really, really good team. Kevin De Bruyne returning to the Etihad too isn't going to help matters. Arsenal at the Emirates. I'm not going to lie, lads. I think the hope is low. I'm not feeling good about that one. Huddersfield then should win. We should just win that. Burnley should be getting through that as well. The relegation fighting team coming to the Etihad. It should be good. So there you go. That's our September stuff. But other than that, look, I've really covered what I wanted to. When it comes to the World Cup qualifiers and whatnot, big ups to all the Blues out there who won for their respective teams, and big ups to everyone who featured as well. It ain't easy. And yeah, it's a great privilege. I'm excited for the World Cup because I know that we're going to be covering that on this channel. So do brace yourself for that. World Cup will be on this channel. Wouldn't miss that for the world. But here you have it. This is the current standings. The surprising one is maybe Germany, but it's first game. I think they're going to be fine. Any other kind of surprises? Greece maybe at the top, but again, it's first game. It's more down here you got to be looking at. Netherlands doing fine. I suppose Wales is kind of surprised to be at the top, but when you have a look at these guys none of them have played the same amount of games as Wales, kind of open to see rise a little bit more where that's concerned. England at the top, you'd expect them to be with a group like that. And Croatia not doing bad. Hopefully they do good so that Josko and Kova can be in the World Cup. What do you think of Man City fans who call us Main Road? Your VAD's now, pal. If that's a question, no, I do not. Not yet. Not yet. But look, big ups to only tuning in. Big ups to you, Alec. You tuned in for the whole thing. Really do appreciate that. It's been a good stream. I wanted to get something out today, and if that's just to do catch up on the internationals, I'm fine by that. Big ups to you, Alec. I haven't had you on here in ages. Glad to see that you're doing well there. And yeah, make sure to tune into some other streams. Try redirect you elsewhere now. See if anyone else is live with redirecting to. Redirect. Aha. We will go to Alpha Vaca, who is not going live tonight. We will go to... No, neither are going live tonight. These were my only two options. Alright then, you go to Alf and just leave a like on there. I just got an ad. Big ad. Don't know how you've done that, but hope it was a good ad, if a good ad exists. But look, thank you all for tuning in. Alec, especially, for commenting the whole way through. But big ups to everyone as well. Really do appreciate the support, as per usual. More content on the way. Should be streaming tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, Blues. Big ups to you all. And I'm getting I don't know if I'm excited, but I'm more ready now for the City to return. See you all in the next one.